So that's the front of the card in this example. Now I want to go to the back of the card, which is just this icon here. I can click that, and this is where I can start typing my message. Hi, and you can go, you know, insert first name, comma, thanks for being part of the Going Analog series. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a lot. I'm clearly not a copywriter. Now you can highlight the font, and here you can go in and change the font. They've got a range of different sort of fonts in their library, but you've also got the personal font at the bottom. Now that puts the font of this particular message and postcard in my handwriting. I can go here and make it a little bit smaller so it looks a bit more realistic. I can change the color to like a dark blue to look like more of an ink pen. I can hit enter. I can do all that sort of stuff. You can put it on a slight angle so it looks a bit more personalized, so it doesn't look like a computer that's printed it. You know, make it look a bit weird. I often go in and put extra spaces in here so the words don't line up properly to make it, again, look a bit more realistic. So that's where you can put a full detail here of information about the actual mailing. Hey Scott, just released a new video on my site exclusive for clients. I wanted to send you this postcard so you didn't forget or miss out on the opportunity. Go here and put in the URL. Whatever it might be, this is where you start customizing the back of the postcard. You can then hit continue and go to the next step inside send out cards. And this is where you put in the information about the client. It has your default address details here, and you can put in single recipients or multiple recipients from your database. This is where if you want to do a campaign, so to speak, or a mail blast, you can go in and put multiple recipients. I'm going to mail to myself. So let me just fill this in for you. Done. There's my details. I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to mail this to myself. Done. This is where I can send it. It now says 2 points to send this card, 1 point for the picture plus, 60 cents for the postage. Done. I can now send it immediately. I can send it on their birthday, on a specific date in the future, and I'm done. I can now hit send card, and the postcard will be set to print and mail, which is done. It's now on its way. They print and mail at midnight every single night, so this way you can get cards out on a regular basis. Now if I go back to the main menu, I actually want to show you the campaign function at a very high level. I don't want to get too in-depth for you guys here because a lot of you might not want to look at send out cards as a platform in your business just yet. But when you're ready, again, make sure you email me at support@preneurgroup.com and check out sendoutcards.com/7-day trial so you can start playing around with this yourself, and I'll happily get myself, one of my team, help you get up and running with this program. But if you click create a campaign, this is where you can set up a particular campaign. I might call it Autoresponder 1. The return address, this is the address you want to use. I might put my business or maybe a pen name that I'm using in my particular niche. I'm sure a lot of you guys are actually using pen names in your niches. This is where you can customize it per campaign. So it's not set to your own name. It's very customizable based on different campaigns. So if you operate in 3 or 4 different niches, you can still do this type of different campaign for each niche. And then in here, you create a new card for this campaign. Just like we did before, you go through the process of setting up the very first card. We'll call it card 1 in this sequence. You can go in, do the picture plus thing as I said, and walk through that process. But in this example, I might go into expressions and use a thank you card. And it might be a, let's look here, it's not going to be for a baby shower, definitely. It might just be a general thank you card because I want to thank them for signing up and going through my course. Obviously, there's plenty of cards in here you can go through and find. I might just look at this one here, put my mouse over it. I can click to view a larger image. It says, thank you for your help. Not really relevant because you know, we don't want to thank them for the help. We want to thank them for going part of the process. You know, the reason the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself. It lives to others as it transforms. Again, probably not right for this space. So I might just go for a real basic thank you card, such as this one here, in the sand with pebbles. Nice and easy.